BSHL fans, welcome to the unofficial BSHL podcast. Here's your host, Corey and Corey.
Hello and welcome to the unofficial BSHL Senior Hockey League podcast. How you doing, Corey?
Doing great. Really excited for this weekend. Week one was a success, I'd say, and week two has the potential to be even bigger.
Not a ton of games on the schedule this weekend.
No.
I think last week we had 5. This week we have 4, I believe.
Yes, we have 4.
I don't think the Peninsula plays at all this weekend.
They do not.
So, what do you want to start with, Corey?
Well, let's start with the games.
All right, let's do it.
All right, on Friday, Bucktouche makes the trip to Miramichi. That game starts at 8:15. We will be there for that one, obviously. On Saturday, Amherst makes the trip to Dalhousie, 7:30 puck drop. And on Sunday, we have 2 games. Miramichi will travel to LC, 5:30 is that game. And Dalhousie will be in Bucktouche, 6:45 is that game.
Sweet. Someone from the podcast is going to be at every game this week.
Mm-hmm.
The tentative plan, we're all going to be in Miramichi, most of us are going to be in Miramichi. Most of us are going to be in Dalhousie. We might stream in Dalhousie. We might not. We don't know yet. Depends on the connection, but we're contemplating it. Some of us are going to be in Elsipogtog. No stream from Elsipogtog. Some of us are going to be in Bucktouche on Sunday. If I have a connection, I will be streaming on Sunday. So
basically, I'm going to be at all 4 games at different points.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in LC to start that game, and just before it ends, I will make the trip to Bucktouche. If Corey does stream, I will take over the stream because I'm just that type of guy.
Better than I am at that, so he'll take over for me once he gets to the rink. But you'll have me to start and him to finish on Sunday, so that should work out pretty well.
Every girl's wet dream right there.
All right, and on that note, let's get into our picks. Let's just knock those out.
Yep. I am 0 for 5 right now. Corey,
damn right you are.
Corey's 2 and 3. Let's start off with Bucktouche and Miramichi. What are your picks?
I am picking Miramichi in this one.
I am also picking Miramichi. I think Miramichi has something to prove.
All right, night 2.
Night 2 is Amherst in Dalhousie.
I have Dalhousie.
I also have Dalhousie winning. I think this is probably going to be game of the week, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I think that's probably my game of the week as well. I think Dalhousie's home opener, they're going to, be celebrating their championship, their first time on home ice since they won the cup.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm excited. We're going to be there if everything goes well. Barring anything crazy, that's the plan. So, can't wait to make our first trip to Dalhousie much earlier than we made it last year. So,
yeah,
that feels really good.
Yeah. So, third game, Miramichi is in Elsipogtog.
I have Elsipogtog here.
I am going with Miramichi here. Here's why.
Okay.
Miramichi has something to prove. They not a lot of people are picking them. I noticed that a lot of people, and they hear that they're probably going to be last in the league and all that. I think they come into LC with something to prove, and I think they give LC their first loss on home ice.
All right. I firmly disagree. I think the Hawks looked really good last Sunday. There's just something they play really well in front of a home crowd. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's going to change on Sunday. I do think it's going to be a close game, though.
I do think it's a close game as well, though.
I hope Foster Augustine streaming it so I can watch a little bit of that game while I'm waiting for Bucktouche to get started, because I don't think I'm going to make the hop back and forth with the size of the crowd in Bucktouche. If I want to stream, I'm going to get there early.
Yeah. So final game, Dalhousie will be in Bucktouche.
I have Bucktouche in this game.
I also have Bucktouche in this game. I think they're on a high right now. They got fans in attendance, a lot of fans in attendance, and I think they want to keep this streak going.
So you know what that tells me? Going into week 3, I'm going to have the lead no matter what.
Yep. Yep, you are, because we agree on 4 games, except for one. You might have a three game lead or 2 or
One. It's either
one.
a 3-game lead or a 1-game lead. I'll take it. I am very thankful for that, and it just, as long as I can keep that lead, we're happy. By the way, so those of you that don't know, you heard Tracy's Zamboni review last episode. Tracy's my girlfriend. She's in Newfoundland right now for work, and our cat is being a absolute terror. She's behind my laptop, rubbing against it, trying to climb on me. You might hear her meow. I don't know. At the end of the day, anybody that has a cat, all right, let's get into this. Not hockey related, FYI. Skip forward about a minute and a half. Anybody that has a cat knows that the cat rules the world. There's this, somebody told me something this week, and it actually stuck with me. It was very profound. It was a dog can prepare you to have kids, because a dog needs to be taken care of, and they're very needy, right?
Yeah.
A cat can prepare you to have teenagers, because cats are assholes. And that stuck with me. I was like, you know what? She's looking at me right now, and she's like, what do you mean assholes? Cats are assholes. They're not very needy. They run the world, and they know it. So
That is, I had never heard that. That's perfect, though. That's completely right.
yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I think game of the week also is Dalhousie, just because of the home opener aspect, and them being the champion. So that's going to be exciting. And the first time Dalhousie fans are special. We were in Amherst last week. We saw a few Dalhousie fans that made the trip. Obviously, a few get on the bus. They're members of the committee and they come down. But then also some fans actually make the trip from Dalhousie to Amherst for the first game of the season, which is wild.
Yeah.
So, they have a special place in my heart because of their dedication. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of those people. I think about like Carlo and Matt Bisk and a lot of those guys. I've gotten to know Eric Baban quite well in the last while. Obviously, we're going to be thinking Jason when we're there. But, and then there's some jackasses that run that team that we're pretty close to as well. Travis, I suppose. There's definitely a special crew out that way. And we get some shit sometimes that we're Elspeth Duck fans or we're Dalhousie fans.
Yeah,
we're neither. But we are, we do have a lot of close relationships in this league. And oddly enough, I mean, I think we're getting really good relationships with pretty much every team in the league now.
I have a great relationship with all of them. Buckjuice has been fantastic to us. Miramichi's been fantastic to us. The Peninsula is great.
I saw Selge on Sunday, got to shake his hand, say hi, another year starts. I popped in Buckjuice for a few minutes on my way to Moncton, if you recall, Corey.
Yeah.
You might not have seen him, but I definitely
I didn't.
Yeah, I got to say hi to him. It's always nice to see Serge. Didn't see him today, but got to talk to Jeanette a little bit, got to talk to Parker some, obviously see Trey. It's just the only team we really haven't had a chance to see so far is Miramichi. So we weren't at their home opener, and they only played once last week. So Friday's going to be our first time seeing the Northmen. We're pretty darn excited about that. I love that rink. I mean, I don't
something about Miramichi. There's just something about going there.
The fans are just. There's just something about people from Miramichi in general. They're like, it's a city, but they're just country, nice, kind people.
I thought you were going to say it's a city, but it's not.
Well, no, because it is. That's what I'm saying, though. It's a city, technically, but the people still treat that city like it's 3 towns that are together, and everybody's so kind, so down to earth. And you get there and it feels like it's a Friday night party. Everybody's done work for the weekend. There's a lot of liquor that's consumed. There's a lot of 50-50 that's purchased.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's just always so freaking funny. The hecklers in Miramichi are top notch. No one better. Always love seeing Sophie Savoy. She greets us at the door. She's super sweet. And, I don't know. I really genuinely when I think back to Miramichi, I think about those early interviews. Obviously Trey gave us a really phenomenal interview, but I think to Nick Foran, which really helped us establish ourselves, and Chris Keating.
Yep.
And that never stopped throughout the year into the off season. So I'm really, really excited to get back to Miramichi for my first time this year. I don't know who's making the trip. I know we are. I think Cheryl might be there. My mom might be coming. I'm not sure. I think my dad told me he wants to go to Miramichi. My father's fallen in love with the Miramichi Civic Center.
Yeah.
So Papa Podcast might make the trip.
It's funny when you wake up in the morning and your first thought is just another couple of days before going to Miramichi.
Yeah.
You're excited because every morning I wake up and I'm a day closer to going to Miramichi. So
tomorrow night we're going to see, or tonight as this comes out, we're going to see the Wildcats. It's going to be our first regular season Cats game of the year, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, our buddy Mark was just, he's been blasting me for a couple of days. Let's do something. And I'm like, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, you probably don't want to do hockey. I'm like, I love hockey. He's like, you want to do a Cats game? Like,
yeah, so these two assholes agree to go to a Cats game, and then they tell me, hey, we might be going to a Cats game. And I was like, yeah, I'm in to go see a Cats game. I've had a crazy week this week. We've got a lot going on at work. Just got back from St. John today at a conference. Went and saw Beat, which is a King Crimson cover band with some ridiculous musicians. Went and saw that with Connor Smith, the infamous or famous, depends how you view it, Connor Smith.
One of the best friends.
Fountain of Youth, as you call him.
Yeah.
Fucking guy. Remember that when Corey said that wanted to say that he was a fountain of information and said he was a fountain of youth?
I want to say he was a fountain of knowledge.
Fountain of knowledge? Nice. Yeah, well, he's a fountain of youth. Yeah, Connor's a pretty good buddy of ours. So, it's good. It's been a busy week, but a really fun week. And then I've got some hockey this weekend, and that's going to do me a lot of good. I just, something relaxing about some good hockey.
So something new that we did this week, with the help of the league, actually, is our players of the weekend, where we have 3 forwards, 2 defense, and a goaltender. And
boy, it's been controversial. Holy shit!
A little bit.
What the hell?
So we've been called Hawks homers because we picked Gabriel Vanier, Brody MacArthur, and Danick Kret. Listen, Vanier got 3 goals. All right. He's got 3 goals.
And he was dominant in that game on Sunday.
He is second in goals. We'll get to the points and goals leaders at the end. He was dominant. Just his play on Sunday was unbelievable. His presence
in front of the net. Incredible. I only saw the first period, but yeah, it was impressive. Danick Kret has, I think, 4 points right now.
4 points.
Leading defenseman in points.
I believe he is. Brody MacArthur, a lot of people, don't sleep on this guy. He is in a 3-way tie right now for most points with 5.
Yeah. Who else has 5?
So might as well get into the goal leaders, and we'll get back to the players of the week, and we'll talk about that. But goal leader right now, no shock here. It's Luke William, 4 goals from the Peninsula. In a 3-way tie, Luke William, Brody MacArthur, and Alex Arsenault. So 1 from the Peninsula and 2 from LC, 5 points each.
Yeah.
So another controversial, I think the only one name that we put on there that wasn't a controversy was Luke William. Everybody else was a controversy.
I think people understood why we put John Hardy on there as well. I mean, the guy had the game winner. Did you really?
I still got complained for it.
The guy scored a beautiful game winner. And at the end of the day, these are our picks. Tell us what your picks are. I love hearing them. But for me, those were the 5 key players for teams. And I know that the most controversial of all was Alex Collette, not Matt Welsh.
Yeah. Here's how I explained this to Corey, and Corey was like, that was my exact thought too. Yes, Matt Welsh got a shutout.
He played great.
Played very great. On Sunday, he gave up 6 goals. Collette gave up 4 goals on Friday and gave up 1 goal on Sunday.
And looked good on Sunday.
And looked very good on Sunday. So it's 6 goals to 5. Not counting the shutout, Alex Collette is kind of taking it. He looked way better on Sunday than Welsh, and Welsh didn't play bad. I think the Hawks just outplayed them, I think.
Yeah. It's just something we're going to be doing this year. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It sparks some controversy. It sparks some conversation. I enjoy that a lot.
I love that.
And whatever. I mean, get people talking. We love to hear people's opinions. So we're going to be doing a lot of different things this year. And it's a matter of like, throw a bunch of stuff against the wall and see what sticks, what works. We've done stuff in the past that we don't do anymore. We trial things. It's part of the fun of doing this podcast. So for now, we're doing this.
I'm loving it.
I know you are, you freaking Corey. Man, that cat just stared me down for about 30 seconds. I was creepy.
Yeah, the cat's a fan of me.
Probably. Go ahead, talk some more.
So yeah, this player of the week is going to be a weekly thing. Like Corey said, give us your opinion. Don't tell us, hey, you're wrong, because it's an opinion thing. Nobody's really wrong. It's an opinion thing. Welsh could have gotten it easily. We chose Colette. Simple as that. Billy, was it? Yeah, Billy Bezzo could have been on there.
Oh, yeah.
We went with John Hardy because with a few minutes left in a game, you get the game winner. You break the tie. It's pretty impressive.
It really is. We also debuted Tracy's Zamboni reviews. That was well received. A lot of people like that. They said it added a lot of some comedy to the show and some other stuff. So that'll be back next week with Tracy reviewing the Zamboni drivers in Bucktouche. If she's not too tired when she gets back from Newfoundland, she comes to the game on Sunday. We'll see.
I can't stop laughing at that theme song.
You like that?
That one was done by AI. It wasn't AS. It wasn't Adam Story.
No, that was not Adam Story. That was definitely AI. Yeah, that was some artificial intelligence for sure. Yeah, so that's where we're at with the podcast this week. Corey, are we forgetting anything? Is there anything we need to add before we end this?
I don't know. I think we're all what was it? Cheese bags, or what did Tracy call us?
Yes, later cheese bags. I don't know. She's a weirdo. What are you gonna do?
Stay fresh cheese bags.
Stay fresh cheese bags. I hope she remembers that and keeps it as her outro, but I'm not going to tell her to. If she doesn't remember it, she might just spice it up every week and change it. Who knows? But yeah, that's what all we got this week. One more day, we're gonna be back at the rinks. 3 games this weekend that we're going to be at for full games. Technically, Corey's at 4 games.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can't wait. Where are we going to eat in Bathurst on the way to Dalhousie?
Chigs.
You want chigs? You want to go to Dalhousie and eat chigs?
There's pizza in the arena now. Why not?
Because we always stop in Bathurst. It's almost like a good luck thing.
I spilled gravy on my crotch the last time.
Good luck gravy on your crotch. I agree. You're not proving my point right now.
We'll see.
Fine. Fuck. That's what I gotta put up with. Just terrible. This guy's brutal. All right, Corey. Thanks for being here. Thanks to Adam for the intro. And thanks everybody for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday. And we're looking forward to it.
Take care.
See you. I'm supposed to go first.
I went first this time.
See you soon.
Deal with it.
See you soon.
Take care.
I'm editing that last one out probably. See you soon.